We're going to make the cleaning solutions a part of your home. Incredible opportunity. Chemical-free for your health, for the environment. 80 to 100% savings on detergent. No conditioner required. I can't believe 3-year lifespan, non-allergenic, eco-friendly. Mike Davidson and Mike Rylander.
Very nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, my viewers are watching. Our viewers are watching. Shop and Receive viewers, and they're saying, "Wait a second, this is going to wash my clothes."
Right, it's kind of hard to believe, and that's why they're called magic balls, because it's magic.
It's magic. Can you explain the magic?
I can explain the magic. Now, as you can see here, the actual ball part itself, this is the vessel.
Okay.
This holds where the magic happens.
And you never touch what's inside.
You never touch which is inside. That's why we have the vessel. And as you can see here, there's, it's grated so that water can flow in and out. But what's inside stays inside the ball and never gets anywhere else.
Okay, and this will last how many washes?
This will last, both of them together, 1,000 washes.
That's how many years?
That is about 3 years.
Okay.
You figure if you wash one load of laundry every day, 365 days in a year, it's about 3 years worth of laundry right here.
Do you need to take this out of the washer or just leave it in there?
You really could just leave it in there. If you wanted to take it out just to look at it and, say, yep, you're still doing magic for me, you can go ahead. But if you want, you can leave it in the washer as much as you'd like.
And after 3 years?
After 3 years, time to get some more magic.
Can you use it as maracas?
If you wanted to, it's a nice side benefit if you're in a salsa.
I like that.
Right, exactly.
All right, we have some demonstration here in a moment. Explain what's going on here.
Okay, so this is where the magic happens. Now, inside each magic ball, there are ceramic beads that are composed of over 82 different minerals and non-metallic compounds. And these minerals and non-metallic compounds in these ceramic beads are what makes the magic happen, so to speak. There are 3 different balls, and one ball, it ionizes the water. Now, for those of you who don't know what ionizing the water is...
It's not a bad thing.
Right, it's not a chemistry class. Right. In its simplest term, water, we say it's H2O because it's 2 atoms of hydrogen,
correct,
1 atom of oxygen. When it's ionized, it splits the hydrogen in half. So it breaks your water down into smaller parts. Therefore, it can clean better.
We're going to demonstrate here. You never open this. You just throw it in there and leave it in there.
Demonstration purpose only.
Okay.
This is what is inside the magic ball. This dark bead here.
And it's not dangerous. I don't want anybody to think it's dangerous. You just want to see. You just never touch it.
Completely safe. As you can see, this is a very sturdy, hard rubber plastic. It's not going to break open. Everything is contained on a purpose. Right. So yes, like I said, we have one ball, the darkest ball of our magic balls. That is what ionizes the water. We have a medium shade ball. This is our alkali ball. What this does is this turns your hard water into soft water. Now, for those of you who have never heard that expression, hard water refers to water kind of in its natural state as it comes out of the faucet. It has a lot of things in it that we necessarily don't want. Magnesium, calcium. When it's softened, it breaks those elements down, and it's much more efficient at cleaning.
And I know in my home I have salt in my water softener. This has got nothing to do with that. This is totally different.
What's happening chemically is about the same.
Okay.
Right. The only difference is that there's not a bunch of salt going on here. Right.
Okay.
Like I said, it's all self-contained. No chemicals are ever released from this. Okay. And our third ball here, this is our freshener. This freshens the water, thereby freshening the laundry that is inside.
Okay. This demonstration we're about to show is going to do what?
What we're going to do is, this is, kind of the traditional way of doing laundry that we've been, brainwashed to feel, is that what you do is you add in a bunch of perfumes,
we all do that.
You add in a bunch of chemicals, you add in all these things, and this is essentially what you're doing to your clothes. But here's what a lot of people don't realize, is that this is just our standard laundry detergent. It's the agitation that actually cleans your clothes.
Sure.
It's the moving around of things. And all that the chemicals and the perfumes are doing are just kind of masking the problem. You think about how we used to do laundry. It used to be, scrubbing it. Right, exactly. That's what the magic washing balls do. You put the same, this replaces your detergent, And what happens is once the agitation happens inside your washing machine, the power of the magic washing balls are then released. This water, as I'm doing this, is becoming ionized, it's becoming softened, it's becoming freshened, so with absolutely no chemicals, no detergent. Your laundry comes out, it's designed to make it smell fresh
You're saving
and
money.
to clean it.
Saving money.
You are saving
no soap.
To put it in perspective, this is really the one thing that really drew me to magic washing balls, is the money that you save. A traditional 50 ounce, we're talking the big, imagine a big 50 ounce fluid bottle of detergent, that will get you about 25 loads of laundry. 25 loads of laundry for one 50 ounce tub. So how many of these will it take to get 1,000 loads? 40. You're looking at 40 50 ounce bottles of detergent to get the same amount of washes that you get from your magic washing balls. Now, how much does your typical 50 ounce laundry detergent bottle run?
Depends on how much laundry you do.
$10 to $15. So, in all the detergent that you buy, you're going to be spending, on average, $400 to $600.
Again,
you get the same washing power with magic washing.
For your health, for our environment, 80 to 100% savings on detergent. What are we seeing right here? What are we looking at?
Okay, we're going back inside. This is the little graphic that we showed earlier, what happens inside. And you know, the beautiful thing about magic washing balls, you know, I'm talking about ionizing the water, softening the water, taking away magnesium. You don't even have to really understand the science.
Just throw it in there.
Inside. Right. That's why we have scientists. They figure this out so we as the consumer can use the products.
People are going to be asking, you know, about brightness, about, you know, how many times do I have to use this? Do I have to use it over and over again, or one time? Is an average wash?
One time. Now, if you have something that, you know, has a big stain on it, is really soiled, what I like to do is pre-treat it with any kind of standard, you know, stain pre-treat, pre-treater.
Sure.
And then you can also throw in just a little bit, like, you know, fifth a cup of baking soda, which just kind of gives that extra freshness. And it's much, and you know, we're talking about the environmental benefits of using magic washing balls. You know, a lot of people don't think about after they wash their clothes, well, where does all that soapy, chemically...
Where does it go?
Right,
down the drain.
It goes back into our water supply, into our gray water supply. Magic washing balls, no chemicals into the water supply. Now, the other way that this is helping the environment is think about those 40, 50 ounce jugs, right, landfill. Right here, magic washing balls last you 3 years, 1,000 washes.
And again, we are very, very busy on our phone lines. There are a lot of questions coming in saying, use it once? No. Use it over and over again.
Right.
1,000 washes.
1,000 washes.
Oh, man.
You're saving,
Explain
on
really
average,
quick.
$400 to $600.
What we're looking at.
So what our scientists have done, and this has all been scientifically designed, is they've taken 82 different natural minerals and non-metallic compounds, and they've used these to make our 3 different ceramic beads, as we call them, that are inside the magic washing ball. Like we said earlier, these stay inside the magic washing ball.
You never touch them.
Right. And there's not any, it's not like these are producing chemicals. These aren't releasing any chemicals.
It's the right combination.
Ionizing the water. They are softening the water. And it's the agitation that really cleans your clothes. It's not the soap. It's not the suds. You know, it's kind of, we have this culture where it's like, oh, do I really need to take a shower, or do I just spray some cologne now? You know,
well,
it's all about masking.
Some of the hosts here, no, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
But then, you know, we've got trained that, you know, it's same thing. You see a lot of people who put like antibacterial soap on their hands, but never wash their hands. It's that scrubbing, it's that agitation of soft ionized water that really cleans